Be in a Persian Gulf, in Navy, doing Navy things, on board an aircraft carrier, walking down the hallway. Hear an announcement. Quick draw, starboard side, all hands stand clear of all letter wells and passageways. Translation: Weapons Department, get the 50 cals out of storage and out to their mounting points. Can't leave my deuce out in the salt spray coming up from the side of the boat or she'd rust away. Everyone else, stay the hell out of their way. Huh, didn't hear this is a drill. Stand off to the side, out of the middle of the hallway. Sure enough, some huge good old boys come barreling down the hallway with an M2 receiver on his shoulder, screaming, "Make a hole!" at people in his way. One brand new ensign stands in his way. "Excuse me, I'm an officer. You can't talk to me like..." Boom! Weapons guy shoulders him right into a bulkhead as he's running by. Ossifer hits the floor like a sack of rice. Officer complains to Weapons Department about their sailor's conduct. He promptly gets raped for getting in the way of their gunner during a legit security alert. Also raped for not standing clear as ordered by announcement, which carries the full weight of an order by the commanding officer. Turned out a couple of Revolutionary Guard assholes from Iran had pulled up alongside us in a speedboat, and were talking shit over a megaphone. The lookouts never saw them until they were right alongside, because they were too busy flirting. She was maybe a 5, even with deployment goggles on, and radar missed it because fiberglass boat hulls are intrinsically somewhat stealthy. Be on a carrier, Namera. Ship is thoroughly fucked. Sitting in another shipyard repair period. Several mechanic division sailors working on a turbine. Senior guy, E6, is under turbine, uniform shirt off, pants covered in oil and shit. Brass comes through on a tour. Chief Engineer, Reactor Officer, XO, CO, Admiral, and Secretary of the Navy. Be in a propulsion space, so no saluting / attention on deck, horseshit. Secretary of the Navy walks up to stream of profanity emanating from the legs sticking out from under the turbine. "What exactly are you doing under there, son?" "I'm fucking a goddamned rubber duck. What the fuck does it look like I'm doing? Wanna come down here and relieve the duck?" Brass all looked shocked to death. Secretary of the Navy, though, almost falls over laughing. Turns to his aide and says, "Write that one down for my memoirs." Brass all walk off. Guy finishes. Gets out from under the turbine. Who the fuck was that asshole? That was the Secretary of the Navy and on? Bullshit. Announcing system comes on. Ceremonial bells ring. Secretary of the Navy departing. BE5 me, ammo sergeant on gunnery lane. Sleeping in a field for 8 days. Long for sweet silence of air-conditioned bay and bed in the rear. Hot as fuck out. Dealing with 38,000 rounds of 50 cal. With 4 disc herniations. Trucks can't shoot for shit. MJFO and should be on a hill doing cool guy shit with Artie. Nope.jpg. Playing ammo bitch. Fast forward 8 days. Finally get back to rear. Enter bay to find the pogs sleeping. Resent their lazy fuckery. Am covered in dust and sand while finding my bed. Find bed. Bed appears to be occupied. Bed is being stolen by E2 artist. MRE rappers literally covering bed and floor. Smoke session of the century incoming. Turn to sleeping pogs. Where in the fuck is this E2 fuck? Why is he in my bed? We told him not to, Sergeant. But good fucking job, pogs. E2 returns from shower. I am throwing MRE rappers about and spur gloating. E2, not realizing I am NCO, asks, "What the fuck, mate?" Slowly turn to face him. Color drains from face like a faucet. Moments of silence. I see $300 Beats headphones still lying on my bed. Throw Beats like Nig-Nog boomerang of death. Hits E2 in the forehead. Tell E2 if not gone after I finish showering, he will not sleep for 48 hours. Return from shower, E2 is gone. He went into another bay, Sergeant. My face when he accidentally took a bed from a senior enlisted bay. My face when got turned into sugar cookie anyway from epic smoke session. Watch smoke session while smoking and smiling.